Hello children, how are you? I hope everybody is doing absolutely fine. Welcome to the online edu class of science, and we will continue with the chapter 5. In the previous class we have studied how solids and liquids dissolve in water. In our today's topic we are going to study how gases dissolve in water. Due to the presence of various types of gases like carbon dioxide, oxygen and nitrogen, aquatic animals are able to survive in water. We can prove the presence of dissolved gases in water with various examples like when we boil water, air bubbles can be seen on the sides of the vessel, which indicates the separation of gases. Second example is fizzy sound of carbonated drinks like Coca-Cola and soda water, in which carbon dioxide gets dissolved at high air pressure. In our previous class, we have seen the different states of matter. This matter can be changed from one form to another by changing the temperature. Now, what is temperature? Temperature is the degree of hotness or coldness, means how much hot or cold the substance is. Let us see how temperature plays its role in changing the state of matter. Here you see that in the form of solid is the ice cube, which melts and comes into the liquid state, that is water. Again on heating, this liquid changes to gaseous form. Then we see that on reversing the same, that is on cooling the gas, we get liquid, that is water, and again on cooling or freezing the liquid we get solid, which is ice. Now we are going to explore about the two types of changes. First one is the physical change and second one is the chemical change. First we will study the physical change more clearly with some examples like broken pencil, then converting of water into steam, cutting of paper with the help of scissor, then making of pots from the clay, growing of trees. All these are the examples of physical change. Children, in all these examples, did you notice something? Oh, let me tell you what are the things to notice. All these changes are temporary changes. These changes can be reversed, and in this you see no new substances are formed. For example, when I am taking pencil, it is a temporary change. Then in the breaking of pencil, we cannot see it forming into a new substance, and they can be utilized again by sharpening it. Now let me make you more familiar with the other type of change, that is chemical change. For example, rusting of iron, burning of wood, burning of paper, ripening of fruits, baking of cake, busting of crackers. In all these examples, again we will get something new. That is, in these type of examples, it is a permanent change. Because if you are burning the wood, you will get ash. You will not get the wood again. Then it cannot be reversed. That means from the ash you cannot get the wood back. And in this, always a new substance is formed. Just you see, in banana, in the beginning it was an unripe banana, and when it riped, it changed its color. Similarly, when in case of rusting of iron, the fresh nails you will not get again when it is rusted. Now, let us summarize what we have learned in this video. So, there are two types of changes: physical change and chemical change. Physical change is a temporary change. It can be reversed. In this, no new substances are formed. While in chemical change, it is a permanent change. It cannot be reversed. In this, always new substances are formed. Now it's quiz time. I am giving you one question and you have only 5 seconds to answer it. The question is, here are the examples of two common changes. Identify them. The picture A is showing the burning of wood and picture B is sharpening of knife. Your time starts now. Now, let me tell you the answer. Picture A is a chemical change because in burning of wood, the wood changes to ash. That means a new substance is formed and we cannot turn the ash into wood again. Picture B is a physical change. Sharpening of knife is a physical change because here no new substance is formed. It is also a temporary change because sharpened knife can again become blunt. Now it's time for assignment, and your assignment is to complete the worksheet question answer in your notebook. From today's topic, we have learned about the wonders and interesting things happening around us. You try to explore more and more wonderful things in your surrounding. We will be meeting in our next video. Thank you.